If you guys need any cards, packs, sleeves, anything of that nature, shop on TCG Player using my affiliate link in the description. What's good, YouTube? I've gotten some comments from people recently wanting me to revisit the Rock deck. I think people mentioned Rock Stun, which Rock Stun's not really a thing. Stun in general is not really a thing in Edison format, to be honest, but Rock Stun is especially not a thing because we don't have the Kawakimaru guys besides Guardian, so I don't know what Rock Stun would look like. Would we just be playing triple Fossil Dyna or something? But as I said, Stun in general is not really a thing because Stun just gets absolutely cooked by a lot of the top tier meta decks in Edison. So it's not really an appropriate anti-meta strategy to take, at least in my opinion. But you can build some cool rock decks, and this is the one that I've been on lately. Previous version was playing Raikou Charge. I was kind of like getting annoyed with that build because I kept milling all my Dark Callings. So I decided to maybe take out the Raikous, put in some Doom Cows, since I felt like the Fiend count was maybe a little low with just Sangangors, Triple Caius. We were milling a lot, so it's like maybe you always have one, but if we're going to take out the Raikou, we definitely need to supplement. So we're on Triple Doom Cow. Triple Doom Cow with Triple Guardian. A lot of them kind of do the same thing. Guardian's just kind of better, though, obviously. Still on 3 Gigantes. I think this card is awesome. It's a way to enable Caius. It can, like, clear back row. It can add pressure, hit over a bunch of stuff. So Gigantes is very good. Also, it's just another 1900 rock for Dark Calling. And then we've moved up to Triple Rat, actually. A thought that I had, maybe, after these matches was that I could do something crazy. Like, I could just play, like, Rhoda, and then 1 Exiled Force and 1 DD Warrior with the Rat box, and just like go full in on that. It's like a possibility. I think there are some hands where you draw like Gigantes, and it can be hard to get an Earth in the grave, and like Rhoda Exiled would actually kind of fix that a bit, maybe. Because as of now, without Charge Raikou, Card Trooper is really the only great way to just like put an Earth in the grave, you know? So anyway, the spell count is still Triple Dark Calling. We're on a lore now because we have more darks. We are also on still 1 Book of Moon, 1 Compulse. They go well with the Gigantes and stuff, protecting it from stuff like Bottomless. Triple D Prison. It's like the only deck I play D Prison in because you have like Guardian Doomcal, so you can just set D Prison behind them, and then they like protect the D Prison, and the D Prison protects them. Essentially, it's very good. And then just a bunch of staples. So that's the build we're working with here today, and we got 2 matches to show off. Both of them are against blackwings. So in this match, I think we win RPS. Yeah, we just go set Guardian, set Compulse. The opponent has a pretty good answer, which is just summon Sirocco attack. I'm like, damn. Well, our back row doesn't really answer that well. We just set a monster. Unfortunately, they don't Icarus me here. They like wait a turn. So it's a little annoying. I think we summon Rat attack, and then they still don't Icarus me. At this point, they just deprison, so I'm like, alright, they just don't have it. So then I set 2, and then they do have Icarus, but we do have the Compulse to put the Sirocco right back to the hand, and we don't have a monster on the field, so they can't really resummon it. So it's like not totally a wasted card. We go straight in for the Dark Calling, our guy gets booked, and then we main phase 2 Caius the Dude. Then they're going to do Sirocco plus the top deck Bora, and they're going to hit over our Caius. We draw Heavy Storm. I don't know if I needed to go for that there. I could have maybe held this Heavy Storm. I think I kind of regret not holding this Heavy Storm. But as you can see, our current hand's a little bit because we don't have an actual out to this Sirocco. Fortunately, the opponent just like doesn't read Gigantes, so we get a pretty big free plus there for absolutely no reason. Definitely helps out. Unfortunately, we still haven't drawn a great way to out this Sirocco here. We go summon Guardian, attack over, hoping they would use a back row, and then we can Dark Calling. But as it stands, we're just going to have to Dark Calling here, main phase 2, kill our guy. Fortunately, the sets are Starlight Road and Trap Dust Suit, so they don't really do anything. I think we set a monster here. No, we just summoned the Doom Cow and attack. They could have outed it with the Gale, but they just choose not to. So now they out it with the Gale. And I think I do decide to deprison this just in case the set is a third, was I thinking a third Icarus? Yeah, maybe I should have just held the deprison, honestly, looking back. Because if I had, this wouldn't have happened. Obviously, this was like the best possible top deck for them, which is a bit of a feels bad. But still, they go in for Catastor. I figure we got to go for it. Gigantes, Caius, just hope the back row aren't anything. They haven't been anything so far. And it works out. So we end up winning that game. Game number two. We draw a decent hand, a little bit monster heavy. We draw into Deep Prison though, which is nice. We go straight for Cydra Caius. That forces out the Solemn Judgment. Very good. The opponent hitting in here with just the Clute. They don't hit with the Shura. I guess reading that I had Deep Prison, obviously it was just a Dust Tornado. We hit in, force their Deep Prison, set our Dust, thinking there's probably not another Icarus because we hit the first Icarus and it would be weird to set both. So we end phase Dust. And then here, maybe I shouldn't have summoned Guardian because it does just die, right? I don't know. Yeah, now they go for Blizzard anyway. Felt like kind of a mediocre play. I was just thinking it would force a back row, I guess. So we top deck Deep Prison, which isn't bad. It gets rid of the Android. We draw Bottomless, pretty good. We draw Dark Calling. We could go for that later. We're not going for it now. This point, we probably should have gone for it, but I decided to play around stuff. And yeah, our guy just gets compulsed. Opponent's going to make a Catastrophe. We Bottomless that. Now we attack. It gets Deep Prisoned. And then I think we set Guardian because we have to or we're going to die to any normal summon, which they happen to not have. We go for Gigantes into Caius. This play actually would have lost to Bottomless in hindsight, but they don't have it. So we just go Caius, force the Deep Prison, or force the Skill Drain. And we just start hitting over stuff because turns out their deck's not too great under Skill Drain. I don't know why people, maybe against like Frogs, you should side this. I don't know why you would bring it in here. I get lucky here. They hit the Dark Calling instead of the Torrential Tribute, so I don't have to drop this Gigantes onto the board. I'd rather just hold it because, yeah, Torrential Lamau. So we just summon Gigantes attack. We actually had lethal if we went for it into 2 back row, but no reason not to play safe here. They go for Storm. They have Blizzard, but they can't make Goyo and put me out of BrainCon range, so they just bring back Gale, but now we have Brain plus like any normal summon does it, so Brain, summon, Doomcow, attack for game. Alright, so that was that match. Second match. Is this the same person? I just played 2 matches against the same person, I guess. Neat. Well, that would make sense because they were also playing Blackwings. Wait, no, this is just the same. What the hell? Alright, the other match. This is the same guy, right? Did I just like play 2 matches against the same guy? It would make sense because they're also on Blackwings. So game 1, we get Whirlwind, Shura, Dust Shoot it, and I scoop to conceal information. We had that Heavy Storm, but we are going to lose our only starter. And also they had Starlight Road anyway, apparently. So yeah, we just got like FTK'd that game. Nothing you can do there. Fortunately, we made the right decision and we didn't show them what we were playing. And we sided a bunch of cards. So I think that was probably the correct choice. Here we just Guardian set everything. I don't know why they have multiple Thunder Kings here. I don't remember if I don't think they sided at all because they didn't see anything. But you definitely shouldn't side Thunder King if you see nothing, and you definitely shouldn't main Thunder King either. So just like any way you look at it, there shouldn't be a Thunder King. So I don't know what's going on with Thunder King exactly. I think we just don't hit. I think we're just like chilling. I decided to Mind Crush just to get an Earth out of my hand into the grave to set up a Gigantes. And also to see what their hand is, obviously. So they summon Shura. I decided to attack at this point because, like, whatever. We're just going to summon another one. They still don't Icarus. It's weird that they just don't Icarus. But I think we Dust. They try to Judgment our summon, and we just let that through. We let that through because we have Judgment for whatever that is. And I decided to Judgment that, so it seems pretty good. We hit in, we replay battle, we set the Deep Prison, and we hit in. They're down to 200. They go Gale. I think no, they just don't hit my guy. We summon Doomcow, play into the Icarus attack, just because maybe I shouldn't have summoned Doomcow. I'm not sure. Felt like I had to do something. They hit with Kalute, though, and they just die, so yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. On to game number 3. They open Whirlwind again. And we don't draw one of our outs either. We brought in, like, double Dust. But, yeah, it was not to be. They have to... Actually, they didn't really have to Kalute there. They could have just let it get run over and then gone Whirlwind Search next turn. Maybe they should have done that. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. Here they make an absolutely insane play. Where they just, like, set their whole hand in Blind Allure for no reason. And, yeah, if I drew Heavy Storm, this game would just be over. We would win automatically. Also, they went neg 1 for no reason, as I mentioned. We swing in with Doomcal. This just like works, I guess. They get a really good draw though. Well, it's like an okay draw. I'm not sure if it's a good draw. I decide we have to play into Icarus attack. There's nothing we can do if they have it. So here they're actually insane for not just Icarusing first. Like, what if my backer was actually something? Yeah, I don't know why they held it, because they trivially the collude anyway, right? So we make Dark Gaia. I figure this last one has to be Starlight Road or something, or Solemn Judgment. Pretty much has to be, but it's actually not. They just like didn't play around heavy for some reason. So we just scoop it up. We don't have a way to. We're just gonna get blizzarded next turn. The Tragodia is dead. We have no way of dealing with anything. So yeah, I mean, pretty bad. We just got like whirlwinded multiple times this match. Turn one, and we couldn't out it, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know if we could have done anything differently this game. Maybe I didn't need to like commit the grand mole when I did or something. I'm not sure. Those were the rock matches though. I felt like, yeah, there were some points when I think maybe we needed to be able to fill up the graveyard a little more, so I kind of missed the Raikos. Also, the Raikos would have given us more way to out Whirlwind. But we could always just side 3 Dust, I think, and that would be fine. I definitely liked having more, like, Fiends, because I was always feeling like we didn't have enough, like, actual targets for the Dark Gaia. So the Doomcal seemed decent. I don't know, Doomcal's not even particularly good versus Blackwings is the thing as well, but it's good versus a lot of stuff. Anyway, the deck felt decent to me. I think I'll keep working on it. I definitely like the rock deck, and I know you guys do as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought. I'll see you next time. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.